closer I get to you, the more you make me see. I give me all you've got. Your love has captured me.
Gotta let it play out. Gotta let it play out.
Over and over again, I try to tell myself that we could never be more than friends. And while inside I knew it was real.
You remember this? You remember this?
That when you make me feel sweeter and sweeter love grows.
I'm gonna let this go. Let it go out. All right. Julia or Jets?
I have no idea.
Oh my God.
Are you serious? No. Does anybody know what this movie is? 3. You gotta say 3.
Damn, I ain't watched Rush Hour.
You didn't see Rush Hour 3?
No. I mean,
Oh,
I
my
saw
God.
it. I haven't watched it since I was like...
Oh my God. Lexi, you know what that was?
Thank you, Lex.
I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a mic in the beginning before we get started with everything. Oh, you the man. You the man. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce everybody before we get everything started. This is Two B's in a Pod podcast. I go by the name of DJ Moss, aka MCB Moss. I'm gonna go ahead and go around the building. I got Joe in the building. I got Lex in the building.
Ooh, ooh.
I got Iceland in the building.
Hell yeah.
And I got G or Jet in the building.
Hi.
Normally we have my man Just B. He's still not with us this week, but we still are gonna roll it without him. Normally at this point, we usually do Just B's thoughts at the beginning, and that's his thoughts basically of what he wants to talk about of the week. Anybody who wants to email us during the week, which we do have some emails, and B, I know you're listening to this right now, so we have emails for you when you get back. He just took a vacation on us and never came back.
Ran away.
Golly, Brandon.
Oh my God.
All right, so, but whenever he gets back, shout out to him. We're going to still roll it without him. So, how was your weekend? Let's get started.
My weekend was okay. Nothing too crazy happened. I have real chill weekends.
Well,
Uh-oh.
with me, on the other hand, I had a wedding to do. I was excited about my wedding. My best friend, well, one of my best friends, my childhood friend, actually, one of the oldest friends I know, we made a pact when we were younger, right? Like,
gonna
like,
cry.
yeah, like we made a pact when we were younger. We said like, whenever each other gets married, we're gonna be each other's best man, right? We said that when we were kids, like really young, like 7, 8, 9 years old. Now we went to elementary school together, we went to middle school together, we went to high school together. We didn't go to college together. Excuse me, but we went to all elementary, middle, high school, and we were still friends growing all the way up, elementary, middle school, and high school. He was pretty much the only friend I really had, like, in middle school and elementary school. I remember, like, that was a real true friend. Like, I can go over their house, go over his house and spend the night, and he go to my house spend the night. He helped me move into, he helped my whole family move into, when we moved out the hood in Jackson, Mississippi, we moved to the suburbs. Yeah. So, like, he helped us move and everything, and, like, he was, like, one of the only friends that my mom really like trusted. one of the few only friends that my mom really trusted. So
That is beautiful.
I was so excited for him because he used to have a hard time with women. Like he used to have a really hard time because he loves hard. So when he's with you, he loves hard. So I remember
You only need one to stick.
that's it. So I remember at one point it was this one chick he used to really like, and he thought that she was going to be the one, and like he was always talking about her. She went to school with us too. He was always talking about her, how she's gonna be the one for him. And like one day she just told him like this is not what she's looking for. And yeah, it kind of hurt. It hurted me because I'm like, damn man, she wasted all your time. Like you could have been with somebody else. But we found somebody for him. Well, he found somebody for him. So it's so crazy because this girl, she didn't go to school with us, but her sister went to school with us, and we knew her sister, but she, we just knew her by going to school with us. We didn't know her because she was cool with us or anything like that. So he ended up marrying her sister, who went to another school, and I was just really excited for him. I was really happy. Now, mind you, I've never been in a wedding before, nor have I been to a wedding. Well, outside of my family, my dad got married, and you got married, but that's still kind of family. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, like I've never been in a wedding. So
Yeah.
now, mind you, I'm
Part
the
of the
best.
wedding
I'm the best
party.
man. So I'm scared of shit. Let me tell you why. So
Uh-oh.
I didn't know I had this much bigger of a responsibility as being the best man. So as being the best man, all right. So I get there. I get there. I'm first off. Let's start Friday night. Friday night was supposed to be the bachelor's party, but we didn't really do much. We went to like the cigar place or whatever like that. It was pretty. It was pretty
Oh,
chill. It was
okay.
laid back chill. I didn't know it's a cigar spot in Jackson, Mississippi that I've never had a cigar before, but I bought one.
Oh my god.
It's like don't inhale it.
I think I saw
try
that
it.
picture. I was like, B-Mosh, you don't even smoke.
Nah, I don't smoke. I was just there. I bought one just to be cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be in the in crowd. Just wanted to try something. You know what I'm saying? But I did drink. We played cards. All the guys we went to high school, we were all there. And they were all on the football team. I was just in ROTC, so I'm still, compared to them niggas, they still.
ROTC.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom.
Look, Wonder Twins activate. So, so anyway, the cigar bar that was straight. After we left there, I went to my room, stayed the night there, and Saturday morning was the wedding. Yeah, the wedding. So I'm now mind you, I'm the best man and I'm the DJ. So
Double time.
yeah, double time. So I got up. He calls me in the morning. He's like, Moss, make sure you go, set the sound up and everything. So I had to set the sound up at the reception at like 9 o'clock in the morning, which isn't bad. But mind you, we ain't come in till like 3. So I'm like, okay, cool. Setting the sound up. As I set the sound up, I'm like, how the hell am I gonna get the sound to play? So I left my whole set of all the shit right here. I left this shit at the reception, just praying that nobody was gonna touch
Snatched
it.
it.
Yeah. So, but I left it there, and basically I put I think I have a 5 or 6 hour mix on my computer, and it just played cause like a playlist. It just played, and then it's played low, but then when everybody got there to the reception, that's when it was still playing. It was like soft music and everything. But the part, like I said, how I got nervous was once I got to the actual church where they got married at, he gave me the wings, the wedding wings. He's like, yeah, here go the wedding rings. So now I'm like, okay, I got the bride and groom rings. I'm like, okay, what I'm supposed to do with it? He said, oh, just give it to me when the pastor asks for it. I'm sitting up, I'm like, oh shit, like.
Yeah. You got real life responsibility.
Yeah, like that. I'm sitting like, you ever just check something every 5 minutes? What's funny? I'm sorry. What's funny?
They sound like they firing you up.
They fire me up. What's good?
The wings.
The wings?
You
The
said
wings.
wings.
Oh, wings?
The wedding wings.
Oh
Boss.
yeah, man.
The
You know,
wedding-
I
the
got a
wedding
little hungry. I got
wings.
hungry vibes up there too. So the wedding rings. My bad.
Rings.
The rings. The
rings.
wedding rings. So they would sit in my pocket. Like I'm checking them every like 3 minutes, making sure they still there. Like they supposed to jump out of my pocket and walk away.
You never know.
I just didn't want it to be like on one of them episodes of like,
A 90s sitcom where you've lost the ring.
my worst wedding ever, and then like some shit happened like that. Like you'll never forget that for the rest of your life.
Nope.
You'll never forget. Like at my dad's wedding, I dropped his wedding cake.
Dang.
After no. So my dad wedding, he's a really outrageous kind of guy. So he
Yeah.
goes all out. He had the wedding on the beach and everything, and the reception was the wedding was on the beach in Hilton Head, and then the reception was in Augusta. I said, why you have your wedding on the beach? He said he didn't want to have to pay for a venue. So my dad, but the reception, he paid more money to the reception. So as soon as we got there, everybody had their cakes cut and the food was already there on the table and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, this is nice. So as the wedding's over with, reception's over with, me and my brother, we're putting the cake in the car, and the cake slips off and falls on the ground. And then my dad didn't find out till the next morning. And he was like, Brandon, y'all dropped my $700 cake? And I said, no, it's not worth $700 no more because people ate off of it. So it was a good probably.
That was your point?
Yeah,
that it wasn't worth $700?
No, it wasn't $700. It couldn't be. Okay, it's probably $700 when he bought it, but it's not $700 now when we dropped it. It was probably a good 3. He said, you a smart, dumb motherfucker. My dad cursed me.
Damn.
He said, you a smart, dumb motherfucker. But other than that, my boy had a good wedding. I had a good time, and shit, I just I was kind of more nervous on the way back because I ain't supposed to be driving and shit. But that's a whole nother story.
down
We're gonna
low.
get that squared away this week. But it rained the whole. Did it rain here the whole weekend? Did it?
Yeah. It did.
It
It was
rained.
cold and rainy,
Ah.
very cold. Like
Shout out to the rain. It rained
type
the whole time in Jackson. But other than that, I had a good time and I had a good weekend. We about 11 minutes in, so let's get this thing started. Oh, shit. My bad. YouTube viewership, everybody who's watching the YouTube viewership, make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, comment on this YouTube, and, follow us on the SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify. Well, we ain't on Spotify yet, but we working on it. So make sure y'all follow us on all that stuff. I'm supposed to always do that at the beginning. All right, so you ready?
ready.
All right. So what you got for me this week?
All right. So today for Gior's sexual education segment.
The sex ed.
Sex ed.
I need to have like a sex ed. Sex ed.
I feel like there should be a thing.
Yeah. We got yeah, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna definitely work on that.
Okay, so I'm sure as a man you've heard and possibly felt the idea of loose vagina, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you felt it, but you've probably heard.
I've had a dibble a dabble. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
I put a lot of dip on my chip one time.
That's our thing for today.
Okay. Yeah. You got too much dip on your chip, baby.
I don't even know what that means.
But I put some dip on my chip before. But yeah, I've had a couple loose ones in my day.
So
Only a couple.
what if I told you that not only does loose vagina not truly exist, but it doesn't happen for the reasons you think it happens?
Enlighten me.
All right. So, I'll start off with the structure of the vagina.
Okay.
So this is my hand right here.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine there's like a sock in it.
A sock.
Yes.
A socket or a sock?
A sock.
Oh, a sock.
A sock.
Okay.
And I've pushed it through. This would be my vagina. These are my vagina walls.
Okay.
So the vagina is just a big muscular tube covered with skin.
Why is it so powerful? I mean, like, look, man, pussy is the most. Vagina is the most dangerous controlled substance on the face of this earth.
Factual
Controlled
statement.
substance. For real. A nigga would quit crack cocaine before he stopped fucking a hoe.
That's real.
That is, nigga. Like, all right, listen. Look, man. Like, all right. Just imagine you have a chick and the chick say, "Listen, you got to stop this dope, or you gonna stop fucking me." Nigga, go quit that crack.
Let me go get my life together.
For real, especially
rehab.
she got a good, hoo too.
Mm-hmm.
Good God. I mean, continue the story.
So the vagina, like I said, is a muscular tube, and it's a part of a woman's pelvic floor. Mm-hmm. So everything in your pelvis, the bottom of it is just one big stretch of muscle.
Mm-hmm.
So I said all that to say that loose vagina does not actually happen because somebody is having a lot of sex or anything like that.
Really?
Yep.
So how do you explain someone who has a lot of sex and it is loose?
They just have weak muscles in their pelvic floor.
They're going through a lot. If they fucking a lot, they gotta have strong muscles.
Not necessarily.
Oh my God.
They might be a lazy,
Oh
sex
my
driver.
God. Okay. I'm ready for this
So
one. Okay.
the main causes of a weak pelvic floor is giving birth to children.
Okay. Yeah, I've had a couple. I've had nobody. Age. Okay.
And some people just have weak muscles. It's like any other muscle on your body. It's weak.
Okay.
And so they might not be doing their Kegels or anything like that.
So is there muscle what's the word? Exercises that you can do for the
Those are called Kegels, and you can do them, and actually men can do Kegels as well. because it's all about your pelvic floor.
Okay, all right.
You don't have a vagina.
No, I mean, would this increase my stamina or something like that?
I
What's the
think
purpose
so.
of-
It increases your
gonna look this
control of everything down there. If you
man.
have problems with
ED.
yes,
Okay.
if you have
You got. Oh, so he said you got problems with ED, and he raised.
wrong time, raise your hand.
You know that thing that guys do growing up? Like, hey, look at this. And then we make our dick jump.
Yeah.
That's your the dick ups.
Yeah.
Oh, I do that all
That's
the
your
time.
pelvic. That's what you also using.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Got it. Makes sense. All right.
So,
I'm-
women, I don't know how it works for guys because I don't, have a penis, but but for women,
Best thing in the world.
just continually squeezing your
Walls.
vaginal walls can help with exercising. If you feel like you have to go pee, if you're going to go pee, you can start and stop your stream continually throughout the stream to get some more
Interesting.
exercise in. They actually have
I'll drink to that.
weighted balls that you can put in your vagina.
Is that like the balls that go in the sex balls that goes in the same balls that go in the butt plugs? It's the same balls,
No,
right?
it's different.
Oh,
It's
okay, my
different.
bad.
I mean, it's
Balls are balls.
it's like a ball, and it actually has a weight in it that you can feel shaking around.
Okay.
Y'all stress me out.
I'm just trying to get enlightened on my sex life, man.
So, loose pussy, as a word, doesn't exist, or not the way that people think it does, and it's really just a result of weak muscles, like anything else.
So weak muscles chicks who really just don't do, exercise and they hoo-hoos.
And some people just naturally have stronger muscles. It varies amongst different people. Some people, aren't doing Kegels or whatever. So it's an important thing to do in general. Like, even if you're not like out here having sex or whatever, it's still important to do, because once you get older, it'll help you not become incontinent. So where you're peeing and other stuff just everywhere, you can't stop it. Yeah, I worked in a women's health clinic, and I've seen some really horrible things. So all I'm going to say is do your Kegels, please.
Your Kegels.
Please do the Kegels.
Can I ask a question? What they said this on the Joe Budden podcast. What is a women's in the women's center? Like, what goes on there?
I could tell you, but then I have to kill you.
Like they said, this goes down in the women's center.
Okay, so
They called it something else though. I forgot what it was called. What did they say? I forgot what
like
they.
like OBGYN?
No, not I know what that is, but they called it something else. I think it said it's the women's center. I think it was something like that. I have to go back and look and say, like, oh, this is what happens at the women's center right here. But they called it something else.
I'm not sure exactly what you're talking
I
about.
have to
So I don't
check-
want to tell you nothing wrong.
I'm gonna listen to it again. I'm definitely gonna have that back to you. But in the meantime, we about to go to a quick break, real quick, and then I'm gonna get my shit started real quick. Let's get it.
That boy Hellraiser Jones. Hey, this for my haters though.
Come on, man, I'm Just B. What's going on, man? It's your boy FBG Mail this month.
Shit, my name's Rated Engineer.
Take the nigga home. He is expendable. That's real shit. I'm driving. That nigga's expendable.
Everybody down the boss. Mel's not one of those. I didn't come here for that. I came here to work and make money and do my job.
Man, I think for this to be the third day in, I think we got a long 2 months. I think we got a long 2 months. I think we're gonna learn a lot about each other. I think, we're gonna love to hate each other. I think we're gonna hate to love each other. I think I said this before, but we're gonna leave this situation as more of a family.
You are now rocking with MCB Moss.
Hey, we are back. We are back right here, man. That was Hellraiser Jones coming down. Oh, wait a minute, my bad. I'm still on the Tinashe
You
wave.
still too on?
Yeah, I'm still too on. Let me get that off. All right, cool. That was Hellraiser Jones coming down. All right, so it's my subject up next. So what I want to talk about is what everybody else has been talking about as of right now, and that is this debate over who is the king of R&B. Well, JACQUEES said he is the king of R&B of this generation, and I agree with him, man. Cause who ain't got of this generation? I know everybody talk about Chris Brown and stuff, but Chris Brown came out. I remember he had a song called "Run It" in 2006, right? Y'all remember that? Young boy just turned. No, that wasn't even it. It was. I forgot. I forget. But I remember it though. Like, and the record had Joel Santana and everything on it. Oh, here you go. Hey. Okay, I don't want to get in trouble by
Yeah,
YouTube. I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube because they goddamn
We do
YouTube.
not own the rights.
Yeah,
to that
YouTube be taking shit down so goddamn quick. When I played John Legend a couple weeks ago, they said
They say you
I said,
thought.
God damn. It wasn't even 10 seconds. But anyway, all right, so Chris Brown is always and forever gonna be Chris Brown. But I really feel like Chris Brown is more of a pop star than a R&B star.
I agree.
As of right now. Now, I don't know when he made that switch, but Chris Brown, as far as rhythm and blues, has not really hit me with anything yet as far as a hit as far as rhythm and blues. Now he got some pop hits. That's like Taylor Swift saying saying she a pop. I mean, she is a pop star, but she used to be country. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Brown was an R&B star. That's a pop star now. That used to be R&B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, do you feel that JACQUEES is right now, as of right now, one of the kings of R&B? Right now, not of all time, not of.
So, I'm a 90s R&B baby myself.
Oh yeah.
So I have high expectations of R&B singers. If JACQUEES is the king of R&B for this generation, that is solely because there aren't any contenders.
So he kind of Nicki Minaj the situation.
Yes, Nicki Minaj the situation. Because
Okay.
I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, I don't consider Chris Brown in the same generation as him.
Right.
All the people that were making commentary are not of the same generation. My issue with him is that he does so many damn covers and remakes of stuff that I can't really tell if he's the king of R&B because you're not putting out something that I'm going to remember off of its own merit.
Right. I like Daniel Caesar. I don't know if you're familiar with his music.
Yes, I am.
Daniel Caesar is
I
he's
love
dope.
the best part.
Yeah, he's really dope. Daniel Caesar is I would say that he would probably be the closest person that has the R&B crown. But see, music is so it comes so quick now, so it's kind of like okay, yeah, JACQUEES is out, and then you got Daniel Caesar. And then I seem like what tripped me out about the whole situation because R&B never gets its shine, but like this whole week and a half or however long people been talking about it, like it seemed like all the R&B artists came out of nowhere. Yeah. I seen Bobby V check in. I seen August Alsina check in.
They was firing up Jay Holiday. They thought he was a valet when he came to give his commentary on it.
Jay Holiday, he's still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Oh my God.
That nigga woke up out of his bed.
I spent like several hours yesterday just listening to super old R&B, like stuff that had me in my feelings when I was 7 years old.
I seen Al B. Short checked in, and who else? It wasn't El DeBarge. It was Al B. Short, and he took a picture with somebody else. I don't think it was Teddy Riley. It was somebody took a picture from Shade Room. I was like, I think it was El DeBarge, and I think Albie Sure and El DeBarge, one of the two. To me they the same nigga.
Light-skinned folks.
Yeah, all them light skinned niggas in the 70s, 80s. Then I seen Ron Isley check in.
See, those are the standards that I'm holding any king of R&B to. So I don't like proclaiming him the king of R&B. It just so happens that by default,
yeah,
because he has the most buzz, but he doesn't have his own like songs that are hitting like that.
I seen Carl Thomas say something. I was like,
everybody
these niggas
is
came
hot.
out of nowhere. These niggas come out. Oh yeah, for you to say you're the king of R&B, you got to do this. I'm like shit. I mean, music back then is not going to hit hard as music right now because music back then came out. It didn't come out as quick as it does right now. So that's why it's a little, you can't really say that, okay, well, he has to have a whole bunch of hits. Well, back then it was easy to make a hit. Well, I ain't going to say it was easy, but you can make a hit and it lasts longer than you know. So you can't make a hit now and it lasts that long. So as far as being the king of R&B by default, you would say he is the king of R&B. I get right now. Shout out JACQUEES.
Like,
Go
I
ahead.
need some music that is going to make me cry about problems I don't have.
So who you think? Who do you?
Like, I need
Drake right there.
I
That's
need
Drake.
something that sets unrealistic expectations of any nigga I lay my eyes on. Like Babyface, I was listening to.
I
Soon As
forgot
Get
about
Home.
Babyface.
Yes, I was listening to As Soon As I Get Home, and he was like he'll pay your bills and make your food and run your bath as soon as he get home from work. I'm like, yes.
Oh man. Hey, somebody fired me up the other day at the wedding. They said I look like RL from Next. Do you see it? I don't see it either. She's laughing because I must look like him or something like that, but I don't see it. I was like, oh,
you be
man.
looking at like different people in different stages of your life.
Yeah, I do. I've heard a lot of shit. Nick Cannon. The famous one is Terrence J.
Yep.
Oh man, I hate that. All right, back to this R&B shit. Who do you think, in your opinion, is the king of R&B of all time?
Ooh, shit.
In your opinion, it's your opinion. Opinions are subjective. So, would you give it to R. Kelly?
I want to say Babyface, to be honest.
You like Babyface?
I love Babyface.
Forgot all about Babyface.
He was
man.
iconic.
I forgot all about Babyface.
So many songs, like I said, make me cry about situations that I'm not even in. And I do enjoy the music of R. Kelly. I do not endorse him, but he has iconic music as well. But there's so many people that legitimately can throw their hat into the ring for that title, like R&B king of all time. We had some good artists.
Usher can be one. Usher can be thrown in there.
Yes.
Definitely not Bobby Valentino. I don't know where the fuck he at, man. But
unacceptable.
Yeah, no. I will say Usher. Probably R. Kelly. Well, I say R. Kelly before Usher, really. Usher, R. Kelly. You got to throw Ron Isley in there somewhere.
Definitely.
Because he's in there. Right now, probably. I mean, I guess it kind of will be.
Isaac Hayes. You got.
Yeah, Isaac Hayes. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about all the albums we have on our wall at home.
See, Luther.
Yes, Luther.
Marvin Gaye.
Woo.
Golly, man, there's some niggas that's dead. They can't even talk right now. Ain't even throwing their names up because they're dead.
Because they're dead. They're not here with us.
Golly.
But those are my standards for King of R&B, and I'm like, JACQUEES, you can never.
No, JACQUEES. Oh, poor
Love you, but no.
Poor JACQUEES.
I don't want to shit on him, but.
Did you hear the situation about El Chapo's wife? Yes. So apparently El Chapo's wife said she didn't see anything. She didn't know he was a criminal. He didn't show no signs of him saying that he was that kind of guy. So you mean tell me this nigga who runs the Mexican cartel, it comes home and just act like he's just a regular schmegular dad and husband?
I find that hard to believe, but I also know that was a thing for many bigger time drug dealers, like trying to keep shit at home as normal as possible. I believe she probably saw something though. She ain't gonna admit that.
I need a ride or die chick like that. I have
real.
a ride or die chick like that.
Oh my God!
I had to change my words.
I had to tell Lex, like when we got married, I had to tell him I am not that person. Doing crazy.
Don't you turn my mic off.
I'll turn your mic off.
Why are you silencing her?
I will. All right. So, back to what I was about to say. Oh, you made me forget. You made me forget that whole. You don't make me forget Isla. About the whole situation. See?
Don't say her governor.
It's her fault. It's her. Well, I said at the beginning. Lucy Lou. All right. Anyway. Moving forward. So El Chapo's wife says she didn't hear anything. She didn't see anything. She doesn't know anything about anything. My question was, and I have to go back to my phone. My question was, why do are women who really get married supposed to be that loyal to their husband, or like, I mean, I understand you're supposed to be, but like, if it came down to like, okay, I'm gonna do this if you don't tell me this, like, do you not snitch on your husband? Or check in, Lex.
They're Mexican and Catholic,
So
and he's a cartel.
that's
He's a
it.
cartel boss.
Right.
There's not much.
There
she
is
can
no
do.
other loyalty.
Yeah.
That's 3 levels of loyalty:
True.
drugs, God, and culture.
So you think Mexicans are more loyal than
All
black people?
Hispanic
Hispanics
folks?
in general.
I forgot you
Yeah.
are Hispanic.
Yeah.
Joe, you loyal? You grew up in the hood. You ain't loyal.
Wives do not
fucking with
disobey,
Joe.
or like wives usually don't disobey the husband in any Hispanic household.
Any for real? It's like that for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
No
I mean,
matter how
I
much power
never-
they may have, they might end up controlling everything.
Is
You'll
it like
be-
that for real, Joe? On your end? I mean, with the wife. I mean, with your mom. Like, is she?
Never. Never. My father sat on a couch while my mom ran shit, and it was his way or no way.
So your dad slept on the couch,
No, he just did like he
No,
was just,
you know,
he
he just be chilling,
he
watching
just chill,
TV or
watch
something.
TV.
and your mom didn't.
Everything goes his way or no way.
I like that. I like that.
Everybody didn't like that guy. R.I.P. Love him.
Wow.
Myself, I had to tell Lex, like, I am not that person. I have a few, disclaimers as far as that goes. Like, if you're out here doing some Martin Luther King type shit, like starting a revolution, okay, fine. I can hold it down for you. But if you got caught selling like a half an ounce of weed and now you're going to jail, you just gonna have to sit there, my nigga.
I have a theory now that y'all. This is a whole nother topic of discussion. Do you think that is why? No offense to women or what I'm about to say, so please don't take this as just an open topic
I am
for discussion.
already offended.
No, this is open topic of discussion. But do you think that's why black men really like Hispanic women like that?
Ooh, that's a whole can of worms. Cause I could dissect that all day.
Huh?
That's not it.
I
think some say that's it, but I could write a whole thesis on why that's a thing.
Because
We
like
ain't
the
got
way y'all
time.
just broke it down to me made it seem like that's. No, I mean he said in Hispanic culture is like that. Right.
Yeah.
Dang, I really thought that's what I thought I had something there.
No. To stunt.
I mean, if it ain't foreign, it's boring. Anyway,
Whatever.
all right, last question for myself is that I came across a subject that was on another podcast. I forgot the name of it, but and I wanted to ask you. It said this topic of discussion was, what are the top 3 pains that women go through?
Top 3 pains?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, heartbreak.
I think everyone goes through heartbreak.
Okay, so just exclusively women
Exclusively women's. I mean, it don't have to be. I'm not talking about periods.
stuff? That's a pain.
So is that a top pain though?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Periods.
Let me explain something to you. It feels like there's a white hot knife stabbing me in
A
my
white
uterus.
hot
Yes,
knife.
it's that hot.
Okay,
And it's
all right.
just twisting around in my uterus. And I just want to lay down and die.
Okay.
Yes. Like life-changing type stuff. So definitely periods.
Okay.
I have not given birth before, but I assume childbirth.
Yeah. Someone said periods, childbirth, migraines. I got another person that said heartbreak, migraines, and muscle cramps. And somebody said menstrual pains, men, and
Men,
also
definitely.
men.
I think that wraps it up nicely because I was gonna say like
A nigga
no.
said me, my bullshit, and me again.
Well, at least he's aware. Okay.
He said me, my bullshit, and me
me.
again. Oh man.
I feel that he's real.
So do you think men is in the top 3 pains of?
Child, yes.
I know I'm a fucked up individual. I say it. But if we are so fucked up, why do y'all deal with us?
Because I don't have a choice. If I could choose not to be attracted to men, I would not.
Yes, and we know that. So that's why we let women, you know what I'm saying?
Because women are nurturers, and that's what we do.
Yeah, I had
Being
to
a
get off that.
nurturer does not have, I think being a nurturer does not mean that y'all have to deal with what we
We
have
don't
to go
have
through.
to, but it's a
Exactly.
natural instinct as a woman to deal with more.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Uh huh. I'm saying.
I had to make a conscious choice not to be that person anymore in many ways because as much as people like to talk about women having daddy issues, a lot of these guys out here have mommy issues and they looking for a mother in the woman that they date. So I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing laundry, I'm dealing with your bullshit, I'm dealing with you acting like you're ignorant about the stuff that's going to hurt me, and you get so used up after a certain amount of time where you're just like, I can't anymore. So I withdrew all of my nurturing stuff until I met someone who could nurture me as well.
You know what? I can't even say that I have mother issues because I don't really talk to my mom. But you know, you said that, and my mom called me, and I missed her phone call. But I want to call her while we're on the podcast. I want to see what she says. Listen. I'll just for the fuck with her. Hold on. For the call my mom, see what she says. She needs to answer. Her birthday is tomorrow.
Hey, boy.
Hey, mom.
Your name over here.
Listen, you're on two.
Lady.
Listen, you're on two bees in a pod right now. Don't say anything incriminating, okay?
Who?
You're on my podcast right now. I just wanted to call you while I was in the middle of the podcast. You're doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. What's going on? You said my nana's there?
Yeah.
Put her on the phone real quick. Let me holler at her real quick. It's my grandmother. It's my grandmother.
What up, Brain?
Hey, what's going on, lady? How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, son?
I'm good. You're on two bees in a pod right now. You're on my podcast. I just wanted to let you know that before you say anything incriminating. I just wanted to call my mom because she called me while I was in the middle of recording, so I just wanted to see what was going on. Everything okay with you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything is just wonderful.
Okay. Okay, then. Well,
Good.
What time y'all leave tomorrow?
We leave here at 8.
Oh, man, I wish I could come, but I won't be able to make it.
Oh, sorry.
Hey.
We haven't seen you in a...
Nana, now I'm having a topic of discussion right now. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
All right. Are men a big headache?
Say that again.
Are men big headaches?
Are men what now?
Headaches.
Oh, sometimes. And women are too.
You know what? I'm gonna get off this because I don't want to say. I'm gonna get off this. Nana, I love you, man. I'm gonna have to call y'all when I get done. I'm gonna call y'all when I get done. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Call me when you get done.
Yes, ma'am. Love you. Love you. Bye.
I can't with you.
Listen, I love my Nana, man. She let me tell you, I went to jail in Savannah in 2000. No, it has a lot to do with her. I went to jail in 2013, right? Only for 5 days, and it was only because my license was suspended. But when my Nana found out on day 4 that I was in jail, she was about to bail me out. She
real.
But my boss bailed me out, so cool. I appreciate the boss. But anyway, we are at our break time, so we about to do the next break, and when we come back, I think it's up to Gior again. Let's go.
Hey, right here. It's a Beat Woo production.
Hey. All right, we are back. That was Knockout by Rockman. I hope I said it right. It's either Rockman Knockout or Knockout Rockman. I don't want to say the wrong thing, man. So I think if I'm saying it right, I think it's Rockman the artist and Knockout is the song. So we're gonna keep this thing rolling. GR, what you got for me?
So I don't know if you saw, maybe on Facebook or someplace, there was a situation where a woman and her child were trying to board a plane, and the gate agent was making fun of the daughter's name.
She was making fun of the daughter's name?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to know what the daughter's name was?
Enlighten me.
Absidy. Would you like to know how to spell it?
Please.
ABCDE. Absidy.
Was she English? I mean, was she American?
I don't know. I think so.
Hold
But
on. The next part. Was she black? Because you know black people be fucking people's names up.
No.
Okay.
We don't do nothing like that.
No, we don't do nothing like that. But no, don't get me wrong. I've met a girl named Alakisha, and I met Armageddon. So I mean, we do some real shit. We do some weird shit. For real. But anyway, so her name was Absidy.
Absidy.
And her name. So where was she from? It couldn't have been America, man. You work for Delta. You used to work for Delta.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, American folks, we be having, well, not we, but like, especially the white folks, they be having some like real just out of the way names. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Matter of fact, I saw another one. A lady canceled her baby shower, right? Because her guests were talking about what she chose to name her child.
I'm sorry.
The child's name was Squire, Senator, and whatever their last name was.
What?
It was like 3 first names. And it was something Squire, Senator. And she was like, we came from a long line of senators. Yes, and we have some squires in our blood as well. I was like,
so if it was a boy, right?
Yes, it was
so
a boy.
If the boy would have became a senator, he would have been Senator Squire. Senator Squire Senator?
Yeah. So she sent her guests a letter just going off on them like, I'm giving my son a strong name. It's going to be a revolution. Like, yes, it is important what you name your children, and I support unique names, because those are very personal things to do. Yeah. But Squire, Senator.
Do people think about their kids' future when they name their kids? Because I thought, like, I have a son, right? And his name's Ryan. And me and his mom, his name was supposed to be Antonio, but the reason why we switched it was because she thought it was a little too black. So she said, we're just going to keep it. And I'm like, Antonio don't even sound black. It sounds like
like maybe Spanish
or exactly.
Italian.
But so she was like, I just going to name him Ryan. I said, all right, cool, whatever. And then so we kept the Antonio, but we changed it to Anthony. And so now his middle name is Anthony.
Right.
And of course his last name is Moss. So that's how but we used to call him Ram when he was little because that's his initials. He used to be a little Ram.
That's cute.
Because when he used to get on his, like back when he used to crawl, well, he couldn't crawl then, but he would just sit up on his 4 legs and he would just move back and forth. So we just call him Ram.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, now he's definitely not a Ram anymore. He just
hold on. I have the name.
Oh, what is it?
Squire Sebastian Senator.
So his last name was Senator?
No.
Oh.
Those are his 3 first names.
SSS. Squire
Sebastian Senator. Yes. Yes.
Was they American? I'm sorry.
Yes, unfortunately.
Parents, y'all gotta make sure y'all don't fuck these kids' names up growing up, man. Thank God my name is Brandon, but golly.
Like, I'm going to name my kid something unique. I haven't quite chosen what it's going to be as far as the girl.
It's not gonna be Squire though, right?
Definitely not Squire. It's probably gonna be something, I create from
I can see both of you guys doing something kind of cool with it.
Yeah, like I actually found that a lot of the names that people call ghetto are actually like remnants of forgotten languaes from the motherland. Not trying to sound mystical or anything, but there's a reason we use. What was that?
Just want to put that in there. It sounds kind of cool to put.
You stressing me out.
My bad.
Oh my God.
So I try to give some leeway there because if you think about it, other cultures, they're able to name their children certain things and nobody's going to think it's ghetto because that's just their culture. Well, black folks have a culture too.
True. Yeah, that's true.
So
that's very true.
These are kind of a reflection of our culture as well. Now, that being said, there are some ridiculous names out there. I know you said Armageddon.
Yeah.
People name their kids after like diseases. And
no way.
Granted, the disease did sound pretty. If I didn't know it was a disease, that would sound pretty.
Let me find a chlamydia walking around here.
I saw Ladasha. So
that's a disease?
La and a literal dash. And
an A?
Yeah.
What? Hold on, wait a minute. It was the L-A and it was an actual dash.
And A. Yes.
So.
And surprisingly, that wasn't a black person.
Ladasha? Yes. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Now the kid gonna get an attitude. It's Ladasha.
I'm sure about to Facebook this person.
La-ah?
Yeah. You don't pronounce the dash. You don't pronounce the dash as a dash.
No, you don't.
You know, I saw on Shade Room today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it said, it said, does W start with the letter D?
It does. Stay woke. Like
it said, does W start with the, and I ain't never thought about that. And then like somebody was like, yeah, it's just two. It said, I don't know why it's a W when it's two V's put together.
Exactly.
And I'm like, wait a minute. But then Isa said it's two U's but I guess it's the way how you write it because
I guess initially maybe when they came up with the alphabet, it looked more like two U's. Maybe.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I've gone through the letters of the alphabet. I look at different words like is the S or the C silent in the word scent? Exactly.
What? I wish I had. Where's my the
mind blown.
Yeah.
So scent, like you're smelling something. Is it the S or the C? We don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I gotta keep that rolling. Gotta keep that rolling. I do have one final question. This is it was back. You remember a couple weeks ago we talked about the threesome thing.
Yeah.
And I posted it on my social media, right?
Uh-huh.
And I had got like a little bit of feedback, and somebody inboxed me, not commented. Somebody inboxed me and said it should not be any rules if it's all one sex. It was a girl. And I was like,
if it's all girls?
Girls, yeah. She said, well, duh. I mean, and only reason why I asked that because, like, I'm like, okay, I've never had a threesome. I'm definitely not gonna have a threesome with all the same sex. That's just gay. No, I'm sorry. No
literally
offense,
gay.
No offense to the the LGBT community, but I don't swing that way. But anyway, so and it's all females. It's no rules.
I mean, probably not.
Oh God.
Well, if it was I'm thinking maybe if there was a lesbian relationship
I'd be surprised.
going on. If they're actually in a relationship, like two of the women at least were in a relationship, there's probably some rules going on there. But if it's a casual thing, probably not. Yeah.
So you mean tell me? So if all three of them is their own preference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if I walk in, not saying I will. I'm just saying. Like
where would you walk into this at?
If I was no, because like this how I think in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see three chicks in the club or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Three chicks in the club, I'm like, all right, cool. One of them is my friend, but she not really my friend, but I know her, you know what I'm saying? And like she like, oh yeah, I'm finna smash these other two chicks tonight. So I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, I'm gonna text you. She said she gonna text me means that I'm invited. That's what I'm thinking, right? So No, that's no. They say I'm gonna text you. That mean I'm invited. So when I get the text, I'm invited. So whenever at the 2:00, when somebody say what you doing, That's a booty call. Whenever somebody texts you what you doing after the club is over with, that means they trying to fuck. Yeah. Is that would y'all agree? So if she's having a threesome, right? My homegirl that I'm messing around with, but I know she's finna have a threesome. Said, "Yo, what you doing?" That means I can come over, right? Right. But so if it's 3 people in the room already, and I come over, then there shouldn't be no rules when I get there.
Yeah. So they probably have that hammered out beforehand.
I never thought about that.
There's no rules.
I'm not saying that this is never
Royal Rumble.
This has never happened before in my life.
That seemed oddly specific, though.
Yeah, but I just wanted to, Yeah, that's probably impossible. Like you gotta
when
get
there's
a
penis
mic.
involved, there has to be rules.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. So y'all saying dick makes everything complicated?
Yes.
How?
Cause.
Oh no, y'all gotta talk about this. No, y'all, hell no, y'all girls, y'all gotta talk about it. Lex, what's up? So dick makes shit complicated.
Because dick does too much.
What do we do?
Does the most.
We do the entire most. They need to know every little thing about that dick before it gets thrown in the equation. Why? We do the most.
We don't know that dick's life.
True.
They know all of their vagina's lives. They talk about it. They know everything.
See, I don't talk like I'm saying. Like if I'm fucking around, I'm not telling nobody. Not even my friends. I mean, maybe my female friends, but I'm not gonna.
That's not every guy.
They have like a wood.
Man, niggas know if these bitches are hoes or not.
But they don't
Swear
know.
to God, we know.
They don't know if that dick belongs to a hoe or not.
But these bitches don't care.
Those 3
bitches don't let
those specific 3.
Those 3 might do.
No offense to females, right? Y'all don't care if the niggas be in a relationship or not. Y'all only care if y'all trying to get into a relationship with the nigga.
I care.
I mean, y'all.
Girl, you did not. Okay. I'm not finna say nothing smart.
Y'all is not everybody.
No.
I know some bona fide hoes that will make you just like jump through
hoops
some hoops to know.
To get to them?
I know actual prostitutes who will not.
That dick is just, like if you fucking, by all means, they don't,
Man, listen, man, these we ain't trying to talk about these hoes, but these hoes, they for everybody. We for everybody too.
That's the thing. That dick is for everybody.
True,
So
but they can't sit up here and say that
they're
the
gonna have
hoes,
a huddle about whether they want that dick or not. If it's this girl, they're gonna look. Yeah.
What if they don't know the nigga? What if he? Oh yeah, that's man. He's one of my niggas, man. That's what he look like.
Well, I guess he could be in the room and you stay over there
it's
and
3
fuck
girls.
her.
The odds are high that you might get in. You might get welcomed into the equation.
I believe if I was light skinned, people
even
would
if
like
you're
me more.
at the end of the train, you're not in the middle. You're not in the front. You're just over there by that one cart.
You can watch in the corner.
If I was light skinned, people would like me more.
No comment.
Light skinned dudes are out. First of all.
Oh well.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
You're waffle colored.
And waffle color.
Yeah.
Beige
waffle.
rage.
It's beige rage?
Beige rage.
That's my new favorite thing.
It's the beige rage.
I need a shirt that says that.
Oh
beige
my God.
Rage.
Okay. All right. Listen up. I believe that'll be we're gonna wrap everything up. But before we get excuse me again. Before we get out of here, man, first off, I want to thank everybody that's been watching us, everybody that subscribe, like, and comment to our podcast, everybody overseas, everybody in America, everybody in heaven, in hell, everybody's listening. Thank you all so much because I really appreciate that. And, hopefully be with us next week. Hopefully we'll see. But we're going to still keep it rolling. Also, the YouTube viewership, everyone that's watching on the YouTube, thank you all so much. Keep them likes, keep them comments rolling. Shout out to the Weirdo Podcast because they just became a subscriber. They started listening to us and everything.
Snap.
So shout out to other people podcasts. I'm trying to link up. Artists, if you're trying to get your music played during our breaks, only thing you have to do is hit up my Facebook page, or you can hit up Miss Lucy Lou, who's our creative control instructor or whatever she calls herself. She can make it work for all of us. Shout out to Creative Visuals. Shout out to Lex on the pictures. Shout out to White Claw. I don't drink it all today. That's why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. All right, so shout out to White Claw. Thank you all so much for the for the for the flavors. What's? Oh, you're not laughing at me this time? Okay, cool.
Oh my God.
All right. Thank you all so much. We about to get ready to wrap it on up out of here. And anything else I need to? Oh, emails. If you're trying to if you have a question that you want us to talk about on the podcast, make sure y'all email us right here at the bottom. It should be popping up down here somewhere. 2bsandapod@gmail.com. And if you want Giora to talk about anything sex related, hit her up on social media. Yeah, what's your social media?
It's JIORJETTE.
Mm-hmm.
On
you gotta put dot. You gotta say dot.
Well, on Facebook it's
on
just
Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, but Giora.jet.
Because I be fucking
Instagram. Up. You probably find it if you go on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff.
All that good shit. Yeah. All right, cool. Anything else I'm missing, Joe? All right, we finna get ready to roll up out of here. Thank you all so much. This is episode 9, and let's go. That's not the record I'm supposed to play. Golly, I'm
play as fuck up.
Yeah, we fuck up. We fuck up. My bad. That's it.
You are now rocking with MCB Moss.
B Moss, baby.
Oh yeah, we will be in South by Southwest in March, man. Interviewing artists all day long during South by Southwest. This song takes a very long time to open up. I don't understand why, but I think this is. Oh yeah, we're doing a 15 city tour in the summer, in the winter, in March. So be on the lookout. All right, that's it. Bye guys.
I dream I woke up to million. New Facebook stack to the ceiling. I dream